Hi, this is me again, and this is Shannon here. Um, I've been meaning to do a video or a blog post or about what's been happening with me as far as my injury. On February 12th, I tripped over some dirt and over a curb and broke a bone in my foot. But I have not been given an exact recovery time. I've been told to stay off of it, to wear my boot. I'm not wearing my boot now because I'm gonna go to bed in a little while, but and I have crutches as well. And they're over there. You can see them right there. I'm currently on my couch at home, trying to relax. I tried to clean house today, which was probably a big mistake, but but I had to take like a break every 5 minutes because I can't be on my foot for more than a few minutes without it starting to hurt. I mean, it really bears weight. I can't have trouble bearing weight on my foot. It happened, and on the first couple of days that I got hurt, it was really bad because I would be screaming in pain from walking, and that's unfortunate because it does happen. I have not been injured or broken a bone since middle school, and ironically, I broke my ankle when I was in middle school after slipping on some mud. So I kind of injured myself a similar manner, but instead I injured a bone in on the side of my foot. It's not a severe break. It's a fracture on the side of my foot, but it's very difficult to bear weight on it. If I bear weight on it, it'll for more than a minute or two, it'll just start to hurt. And it's extremely frustrating because I have to worry about it now. I could not, I didn't go to the doctor until last week, 5 days after it happened, because, sorry, the injury, due to the winter weather down here in South Texas, everything was closed. So I could not go to a doctor even. All I could do was stay off of it and rest. At first, I thought maybe it was sprained, but the bruising on the side of my foot and the extent to the bottom of my toes showed that it was probably my mom and my stepdad. People were saying it's probably broken, and I kind of was like, oh God, no. I was hoping it was a sprain, honestly, because sprains are easier to heal. They heal within a few days, and usually you stay off it, wrap it, and you're fine. Wrapping the foot did not help it. I did try that, but when I went to the doctor, they did an X-ray and they said it was broken. I did do a tele. I did it up at the teledoc, at first, and they told me, it might be broken, it might be sprained, you probably need to get an X-ray. So I did that, not realizing that I know I had to go through my insurance because at the time I had insurance. Now I do not because I switched jobs, and I no longer work for Lorca, which, I mean, it's nothing bad. I've decided to go back to school, which is another reason. I've decided that I'm going to focus on my education for the next 8 months versus, I mean, I'm being honest. I feel like I'm not progressing much with where I'm at, and I just need, anything's to be better for me. I guess this injury came in a weird time where I was thinking about quitting and going back to school. Things happen. So I just tried to make the best of it. Sorry, let me drink. So I'm guessing that if I base off what I've searched on Google, Google's not a doctor, so I don't know. They haven't given me a heal time. I don't know if I'm going to be in a cast. I don't know if I'm going to need surgery. I hope not. But anyway, I went to the urgent care. They did an X-ray. They checked everything. It was broken. They gave me a boot and crutches. They didn't give me any heal time. They told me to follow up with your primary care provider, which at the time I did not have, so I had to go to a clinic that does that. I was able to find one. They gave me numbers to call, and I found one. And they are for people who people typically who don't have insurance or are tight on money. So I ended up just going there and getting my follow up done, and then they're referring me to an orthopedic doctor. Again, they didn't really give me any information as to how bad this injury was. I've told them that I know, that what they know at the other place, they told me just take Tylenol Plus, and I was like, okay. I know I've been taking ibuprofen to help with that. The doctor that I saw on Monday for the follow up prescribed me the stronger ibuprofen for that. That helps with the swelling and stuff like that. I don't know a lot about medications yet because I'm actually going to school to become a pharmacy tech, so I actually know all these medications. I know ibuprofen's for a lot of things. So as far as my injury, that's really all that I have for it. I still have things I got to work on, and then I didn't really get to talk about it much, and I was gonna do a written blog about it. But I'm happy. I'm happy to say that that my show back in January 29th went very well. We raised $570. The videos are on the YouTube channel. They were recently posted a few weeks ago. It's kind of funny that literally a week after the last show, I got injured, and now I'm probably out for a good 6 weeks, probably 5, 6 weeks. I mean, I'm hoping that it heals soon. That's all I can do, really, and hope that it goes well. I mean, I don't know how badly it's broken. I mean, it doesn't. From what I've read, it's not a bad break. I mean, as long as I stay off it and wear my boot and try to try to keep off of it the best I can and not put too much weight on it, I'll be fine. So there probably won't be any actual performing videos for a while, for the simple reason that I'm injured and I can't really dance. Some people are saying, well, just perform on a chair. Sit down. It's like, it's very hard for me to sit down and just do nothing, because that's not really my nature when it comes to performing. I mean, I'm not a dancer, I'm not anything like that, but I think I like to be able to have that freedom of movement, and having to worry about whether I'm like, if I sit down on a chair and do a number, I just don't feel like it's gonna have that much impact unless it's something I really feel on stage. And I'm one of those people that doesn't want to do anything half-assed, and that's kind of where I feel with that. But don't worry, I will be performing like once. I mean, there is a show on Saturday. I will not be performing. I will be probably just like, I do want to do for our charities. I still want to go and support. If I can tip, great. If I cannot, I cannot. But I'm still able to help in my own way, even with an injury. I'm hoping that I do heal. So also I'll be performing at a big event at the beginning of May, end of April and May. So hope I should be healed by then, because normally it breaks like 6 to 8 weeks, and it's already been about 2 weeks now. Almost tomorrow will be 2 weeks. It's crazy, but I'm glad to see that a lot of people out there are doing what they got to do, and we're still going to raise money for the charities. I'm still trying to be at meetings and important events, and I'm going to be going to schools in a couple weeks, so that's all going to fall into place, hopefully. But I'm going to let everybody go. I think I've rambled on enough, but have a good evening, and see y'all soon. Bye.